Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? Well, I have a little special treat for you today. What is my special treat for the day? What is my usual special treat, y'all? This. Look at my baby. This is my special treat. Oh my goodness. It's way too low. Let's go fix that angle. Let's go fix that camera angle, baby. You do that? You don't want to. Hold on, and I'm going to fix the camera angle because I think you're a little too far down, but I didn't want you to miss the chance to see little Bree. So hold on just a second. And what I'll do is I'll adjust it while you're looking. Yeah, how about that? That's a little better, don't y'all think? Maybe a little more that, a little more pleasantries. I like that. Yeah. I don't have a candle going though. And do you know why that is? I'll tell you why. Because I have something I've been waiting for a long time today. I finally got it. And I have to say, I would have one negative comment. That would be, it took a really long time to get this. But when I got it, it was worth it. Alright, this is, without further ado, the Chrisley Collection, I think is what it's called now. Chase Chrisley Collection. And this is, y'all know you've seen me do some of my unboxings from the, what's it called? It was my curated Chrisleys. That's not, a Chrisley Christmas. Anyway. And I did an unboxing. If y'all want to look at that, I will link that below. And I got so many really cool things that I'm going to use this card that comes with it. I would encourage y'all to do this. The Chrisley subscription box. I got that by my computer today so that I can be a subscribed member. You know I like subscription services because it's always fun to get a little surprise in the mail. But you have to decide which are the things that you like and which are the things that you can afford, and what are your interests. So I do like subscription services. I think I'm also, y'all, going to join the Stitch Fix because it gives you little outfits. And I just think that would be fun. But all that being said, the Chrisleys are a family on reality TV called Chrisley Knows Best. It's about a father and all the fun antics of his family, including his mom. And there are just so many fun things about the show. Occasionally, I have to mark it for language, but sometimes we slip on language. And for different people in different areas, language can be different as far as what's considered a cuss word, but they're from the South, so they know. But anyway, but I don't know, maybe they just don't put a lot of weight in that. I don't know. I know the Bible's clear about do not use offensive language, so we do need to care about that. So, Chrisleys, if you're watching, we do need to care about that as Christians. Okay, that doesn't mean that we're perfect, but it does mean we need to care about trying to set a good example for Christ to others. So, a tangent. But, this candle collection, and if you watch the series, their son Chase is real into smelling candles. It's almost like comical. I mean, it is. It's one of the funny things of the show. That he's just always into candles, and people are like, you're just weird that you're always into candles. He's like, no, it's not. I'm not weird that I like candles. So finally, as each one of the children is learning to make their own living, and of course, yes, they have a multi-million-dollar parental root base. I mean, that is what they come from. There's nothing wrong with that. If I had millions of dollars, yes, I'd want to be spending on my children. And I also believe that they're huge givers to charity because when I got my subscription box, a lot of the things that were in this box were oriented to really good causes that they had curated from. And I think also y'all seen me do the Sassy by Savannah collection of makeup, which is one of the many things that Savannah had gone into. But Chase was still making his mark, and he finally came out with what he loves, and he has a passion about candles. There is nothing wrong with that. Whatever your passion is. I remember on Southern Charm, what was his name? Craig Conover loved sewing, and people were like, that's just weird. And he's like, what's wrong with my sewing? What's wrong with me wanting to sew? And now he's doing very well. I think even HSN picked him up, or QVC, I can't remember which one, picked him up for his pillows, and he's doing very well. And so for Chase, I'm also happy for him that he's finally, you know, I laugh, but I just think it's so funny because if you could see him on the show, the way that he walks through stores and he's always smelling candles, and it is kind of funny. But anyway, I don't know why, but I think it took a while for them to get this trademark straightened out, how they wanted it to be, how he wanted to, like what scents or fragrances. And the one that I got was Mystique. I think he sold out. So, I mean, good for him. I'm so glad for him that he was able to find something that is his passion. And he actually sold out. And some people will be like, well, that's because, you know, they're on TV show. You know, that's the life that he lives. And I'm sure that's not an easy life, by the way. Just look at movie stars and see how easy that life is. People are like, well, but it's, you know, they make a lot of money. Money does not buy happiness. We certainly know that. It can also bring you more problems. And people always say, well, I just want my share. Well, I get that too. So, all right, so here is the candle. It is called Mystique, and I think he has 3 others, or 2 others, a total of 3. And it comes in a very nice box. I would say that this is very unisex in the sense that it's not, you know, most candles almost have a feminine touch to them. And then for a guy, you would think that it would have a masculine touch. And it kind of does. It's very chic, simple. You know, the black with the Tiffany blue. Not really Tiffany blue, but a really elegant look blue. So it's a blue and a black color combo. And it says, this is what he describes the candle as: the tangy essence of grapefruit is tempered by the sweetness of freshly pickled, ripened figs. Gosh, y'all, it does smell so good. White tea, with its floral and calming nature, pairs beautifully with jasmine, working together to evoke notes of a dewy sunrise. All of these come together in this playful yet mysterious blend to perfectly pique your curiosity and keep you wondering. Hand poured in the United States. That alone makes me want to buy this. I want to buy things that are made in the U.S., support our own economy. It's not that I don't want to support the world, I just want to support the U.S. first. But anyway, so I'm really loving this candle. I have been waiting to show it to y'all in order to open it, so I haven't opened it. It's got a little reminder disc on the top, like all good candles should, and it reminds you that you should always trim your wick. Trim your wick to 1/4 inch before each burning, and also ensure that the melt pool reaches the edge of the container before extinguishing it, and don't burn it for longer than 4 hours. So what does that basically mean? Oh, it also says keep the candle free of debris. Burn it on a level, non-flammable surface and away from any flammable materials, and within sight and away from drafts, and keep out of reach of children and pets. So that's kind of the obvious, but not so obvious, because people do stupid stuff all the time. I've done it. But I try not to. Excuse me. So what I would say is, I love it. I really like the packaging. I think it's very simple and very elegant. I'm noticing there's a little bit of an air pucker. So I feel like these went into mass production, and they were overwhelmed with the orders. Maybe they were surprised by just how much they were going to get, and they were overwhelmed with the orders or something, because it took a long time to ship, or maybe, I don't know why, but I am happy I finally got it. I can't wait to light it. Matter of fact, I think I'll just light it right now with you right here. I'm going to carry it down the hall, because when I work today, I'm getting ready to go to work at home, of course. There we go. So it is now lit, and it's too legit. And it's pretty just from the back with no label, because that black it's pretty jet black. I mean, it looks like glass translucence, but it's, I don't know, actually it's black opaque. So that's very pretty and elegant for, you know, dinner time, or for me, this is a good candle. Whenever something's heavily scented, I think, first of all, you need to take into account other people, and does that bother them? Like, for me, my husband, it does bother him. So I will be doing this during the day while I'm working, or if he's gone away for the weekend hunting, or, you know, whatever, which I think is pretty much over right now. But, I don't know those things. But anyway, also, I just think it's pretty. I love the black with this blue label. So I feel like it's pretty. He's got his little signature right there, just noticed. Chase Chrisley Collection, so CCC. I think maybe initially it just was a CC, and maybe they were concerned, I don't know, about an issue with Chanel or somebody who has CCs. Because I don't remember if it was back-to-back or forward, but this is CCC, and so that's their own thing. Maybe that was the delay. Who knows? I think he probably did do it quick. Went to production quick, sold out quick. And it was also right, you know, during the pandemic, shipping slow anyway, but also right at Christmas. So anyway, I'm happy I finally got it. I can tell you it smells nice. Again, I'm going to make sure that this burns all the way out, and that usually takes about an hour. And big 3-wick candles, an hour to 2 hours. And you do want, if you don't even light a candle if you're not going to sit there with it for at least an hour or two. But there's another side of that. Don't let it sit for like 4 hours or more, because then the glass can get too hot, even if it's tempered glass or whatever it's made of. Obviously is made for candles, but still it can get so hot it can pop. And wax goes everywhere, and it can throw a little flick of not a flame, but a piece of the wick out that's still got some ember to it, and it could start a fire. So just be careful. This is your little reminder to be careful with your candles, and also to say, if you're interested in it, Chase